want to try it actually. It doesn't. Shit. Okay. Hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Just wanted to double check that was working correctly. What's this? Box.
And today I am playing Birds.
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 Soraya
It
the
is
Falconer.
It is I cast Bird, and then Bird.
And let me guess.
Bird?
Bird.
Bird?
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't believe
Go
it.
on, good at this. Go on, good at this.
So I'm assuming Falcon has been errated to be Bird.
Yes. So this card is all Falcons, quote unquote, all birds get +1/+1. And then
You can give them banding.
Bird. Yep,
I'm
banding.
just trying to figure out
That should be a game
how
changer.
many
Mentions banding.
white birds are there.
Well, there only needs to be one because we have the one where you can have any number of them in your deck now.
Yep. Ever since
Right.
I've always wanted to build so the core of this deck is a thrumming stone to just
It
cast
literally
bird
it is
and-
those. It is those birds.
Yeah.
Hold on,
This-
there's a bird that is that?
Yeah.
What fucking bird is this?
Oh god damn it.
It's like
My deck is
it's like
upside down apparently.
Training
I gotta
Hog or something.
fucking-
It's been pretty recent. They tutor
It
for
came Tempest Talk, that one.
yeah. They tutor for other copies of Tempest Hawk.
Is it anywhere near as good as all the other cards that are you can have any number of this creature in your deck?
Should you be
No,
playing
it's not.
Heir Apparent? Probably, but
No, we all know. I mean, Heir Apparent's up there, but we all know Shadowborn Apostle is the best one.
the counterpoint Shadowborn Apostle isn't an adorable rabbit, which is like the biggest nerf you can give to a card. So
Counterpoint, Shadowborn Apostle has $900 of the card versions of the card.
Yes, it does. That's why I
that
was
can
like,
that can make it worse.
I literally I wanted to build a deck and I was like, I want to put Thrumming Stone in the deck. So instead I'm using Bird.
I
Because
I'd
realized
imagine
these
it was a
birds-
lot. I'd imagine it was a lot
these-
cheaper.
Oh yeah.
I realized that my current Heir Apparent deck is Zinnia because I can offspring Heir Apparent to immediately get a Heir Apparent trigger. But I realized that I want to wait and see if we get a any good spaceships that are white. That way I can make all of my bunny tokens Loperates and then just make that my Heir Apparent deck. I don't know if anybody here plays Final Fantasy 14.
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
There's
I'm
a lot
Final
of-
Fantasy Commander. Don't know.
There's a lot of good spaceships. Unfortunately, a lot of them are like, well, they're really fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. Also, okay, so I don't mind that they made spaceships commanders. I think that's totally fine. I think the thing that's going to trip up people, because it already tripped up, I forget it was Pleasant Kenobi. I was watching somebody, is the fact that they can only be your commander if they have a power and toughness box in the corner. Because that's how people saying, like, oh, you can play the Infinity Elevator as your commander. It's like, no, you can't. The Infinity Elevator is not a legal commander.
That's fair.
Like that's a bit confusing. I think that's where I have slight issues with it. Other than that, I'm on board with thing can be creature. It should be your commander. Like, you know.
Yeah, I feel like that seems reasonable because it's like, okay, it can't be creature, should not be commander.
Like, I think the flip creatures from Kamigawa that flip from non-legendary into legendary should be able to be your commander because they can be a legendary creature. You know, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. I thought they would have changed that rule and if it mattered that much.
1, 2, 3. All right.
Right, let's see what this first hand is.
Sure, I'll keep this.
Oh, it's...
Oh,
Hmm.
did we already randomize? I wasn't the first one into this lobby, right?
No, you did not.
Oh, I was the first one in. Huh.
Yeah, you were.
2, 3. Okay.
Come on. Fuck.
Oh goddamn.
Also, I
Can
appreciate
Spell Table please just love me for once?
your Wandering Minstrel deck. I have a pile that I am planning on transforming into a Wandering Minstrel deck at some point.
It's a very work in progress for how I have it. It used to be so I was making it was an Omo deck originally, and then I wanted to make it an Archelios deck. Because I like the whole land on tap sort of situation thing. And then someone told me about the Wandering Minstrel. It's just like, well, 5 color.
Yeah. And
Like,
it doesn't
when
need to be
fun.
5 color if you want either. You can just play
Exactly.
Simic. You can
It's-
just play it Simic if you wanted to.
I am playing fucking I'm basically playing Simic with a splash of black and white
I
and
really,
1 red card.
I was.
I'm good to go.
I'm good to go too.
Unfortunately, I'm first.
I was debating going to Anime Expo just so I could get Yoshi P to sign Wandering Minstrel, but the Yoshi P signing sold out
Max, you
immediately.
good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Also, we're all cool with me streaming this game. Yeah, I said so in the chat, but just to double check.
Yeah, I don't care.
Cool.
Damn it, I can't say slurs. Fuck.
Not slurs, and I hope that regardless of if you're streaming, you shouldn't be saying
I'm
that.
not. I'm making the.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm making it. An
Drop,
Yeah.
planes, pass, and I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
No need to worry. You muted Max.
Oh, yeah. I played a land and then I played Oh Naginata. But I said
What
it wrong the
command
first
are you
time.
playing?
Yeah, what's your commander?
I'm playing Cloud.
Okay.
Ew.
Cloud.
Which one? Oh no,
not-
you wouldn't
not
play.
one.
Huh?
It'd be not.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wouldn't be an exotic orchard if it's not. Yeah, Naya. Yeah.
Well, there could be Exotic Orchard if it was Boros.
I was also thinking the mono white one. I hate the mono white one.
I will.
What's wrong with mono white?
do
I'm
Raucous
playing
Theater.
Bird.
Mono white
I cast-
cloud.
I will leave this on top, and I will pass the turn.
All right. Draw. Black Gate. I'll pay 3 life to have it enter it untapped, and tap it for its soul ring, and I'll pass.
Whoa.
Hey, it cost me 3 life
Oh.
for this soul ring. It's fair.
Ramping already? Ooh.
Ugh. Need to
Draw.
die. Someone kill me.
Ooh, let's go. Planes, pass.
Fuck. Good turn, dude.
Watch out,
Hey,
next turn you can play a bird.
next turn. Yeah, next turn I can play a bird.
Here, I'm gonna put that back on the top and hit next turn just so I have the.
Honestly, I feel like you might as well put the Falcon as your second commander, just because that might that might arguably be the more important thing to have the rules text for.
I'm just gonna have you explain banding to me as well, because fuck searching it.
So banding only matters if I'm banding as a defender. Because you always assign damage as an attacker. And if I block with banding,
Yeah,
then
we'll-
I
we'll-
get to assign damage.
We'll
That's
we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, when it comes up, it'll come up. Will
Oh, yeah,
it come up? Probably not.
Did the new rules change basically nerf banding?
They didn't nerf banding, it just made it that everyone on attack has banding.
Okay.
I played
Anyway.
past.
I'm going to tap and play my own Soul Ring, and then I'm going to tap that Soul Ring for an Is It Signet, and then I'm going to play this
Sorry.
Scalding Tarn. I will pass.
On tap.
Yeah, banding got pseudo nerfed, but I mean it's fucking banding, so who cares?
Yeah.
It
I
only
am-
it only matters on defender.
I am curious if they are gonna errata Shorikai to remove the "can be your commander" text.
I doubt it.
Purely because, well, I mean,
Because they added vehicles.
no, that's what I'm saying. If they ever reprint Shorikai, that's more text on the card that doesn't need to be there. So they could errata him to remove it. My only thing is if they errata him to remove it, that actually nerfs him in Oathbreaker, because in Oathbreaker he's the only non-planeswalker that can be your commander.
Cliffgate, other color is going to be green, so I can tap for a green and a red and I'll pass.
What? Untap, draw. Ooh, that's a good card. Ooh, 3 mana. We're online, boys. I will tap
You
3.
can do it.
And the only version that exists in my deck, a foil Tempest Hawk. And I will pass.
How
Is
much
it when
does
it
foil
when it
cost?
attacks you get to search for it?
When it deals damage, I get to find another Tempest
Oh, it has to
Hawk.
deal damage. Damn, it's even worse than I thought it was.
Oh, it's very not good.
Hey, they're flying. It's pretty
Yeah,
easy. to
they're
get in.
flyers. Yeah, they're flying tutus, which is
Guys, he's a threat. He's gonna get more birds.
I'm gonna get a lot more birds in potentially 2 turns. 5 mana, Thrumming Stone. Oh,
Oh my god. Max played Lion Sash.
No, he's on. Max, it's your turn now.
I think
Oh,
Max
my
is,
bad.
I think
Yeah,
Max is
totally.
muted and
oh
they
yeah,
just
sorry.
yeah.
No, I was totally here. I was spacing out. Draw land for turn.
He's mesmerized by the bird.
It's a very pretty bird. It's my 1 of 1. This will either be the first bird I play or the first bird I find.
Yeah. I'll
It
pass.
is the only foil copy I have in my deck.
Are there any permanent cards in the graveyard?
Not at the moment.
I don't think there's anything in the graveyard.
Oh, that Lion Sash
No.
would be annoying for me.
Oh, does that extra stuff in the graveyard? Ew, needs to die immediately.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Oh, come on, guys.
Nope.
It's just
Stop.
an
Yeah,
No,
I'm not
I
a
need that
fan
graveyard.
until it matters.
On your end step, gonna crack my Scalding Tarn for a Surveil land.
Oh, there's a permanent in the graveyard. Quick,
There
get
is
it.
now. Yeah, you can get my
Oh,
Scalding
get
Tarn.
it, get it.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Oh, counter. Ugh.
I'm gonna tap a white and exile the Scalding Tarn.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do.
I mean, it's a counter. Why not?
What? I think I have all of the Surveil lands in here, didn't I?
Let's hope so.
There we go. Thundering Falls.
What's that land underneath it? Sorry.
Huh?
What's the land underneath the Thunder and Falls?
Raucous Theater. The Rakdos Surveil land.
Ah, okay.
I need to get different versions. I need to get actual versions of these. I own all of them in the normal printing. I proxied these. My issue is these proxies I made are a little bit thicker because I scrubbed foils off and used transparency on top of them, which actually makes them a bit awkwardly thick. I kind of want the actual cards.
Yeah, no, it's.
And then I will
Also,
I'll surveil.
the Surveil lands aren't expensive either.
I'll leave that on top and I'll draw it for turn. I'm going to play a Watery Grave. Do I need to shock it?
Always.
I don't need to shock it. So it'll enter tapped. Pay 2. Oh, fuck. Pay 2. Demir Signet. And then... yeah. I'm just going to pass the turn from there. Actually, was that be... yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tap for green, 2 colorless. Dryad Elysian Grove. I'm gonna tap for a green. Play and open the gates. So I'm gonna search for a gate card and put it into my hand.
Okay.
Well, basically an or gate. Gonna be a gate card. Put in my hand. I reveal it and put it in my hand. Where is
Ooh,
the
this-
card I want?
That's a gate win.
There is the main. The deck's name. The deck's name is Wandering Through the Maze.
Mhm.
So yeah, the main win is Maze's
End.
End, but I have other ways. I have more ways of winning. All right, Gone Gate is going to hand.
And I assume play it.
Yes, I have 2 lands I can play this turn. That'll be my.
And that's
first
the one that makes your gates untapped, right?
Correct. That's what my commander does, but I need it now. Second land, Rakdos Guildgate. Thanks to the Dryad, I can tap for any color. So, tap to play commander. And I'll say go.
Right. Untap. Draw. Ooh, I like that. Play land for turn. Alright. I will tap 2. Play Pearl Medallion. White costs 1 less. No response. I will tap 2 and play my commander, Soraya.
Mm-hmm.
Who's getting hit for 3?
And I'll move to combat and swing a Tempest Hawk at max. 3/3 flying.
Damn, I'm actually surprised it's
God.
not me.
Look, you have the most health.
Fair enough.
I will, on damage, I will not search for Tempest Hawk. And I will pass.
Why is he doing that?
Why would you not want to search for the Tempest Hawk?
I'm scared. I'm all of a sudden terrified.
Did you scry?
No.
What?
I'm all of a sudden very terrified.
How many cards in hand do you have?
5.
I'm confused. I'm not scared, I'm
I'm scared.
confused.
I'm scared.
What it really means is that I have a bird in hand.
Obviously, but you can have more birds in hand. That's always great. That's always good.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
Is your
gonna crack attack and myself.
Is your hand just all the Tempest Hawks you have in your deck?
oh, if only. There's at least
That would be-
one.
Also, God, I'm now thinking Selesnya Tempest Hawk deck that is actually a Panglacial Worm deck.
What are you doing, Max?
I am gonna tap for 2. I'll play Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
disgust
I'm gonna
me.
go get
Yeah.
my...
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah?
Go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah,
The
thanks.
blue player sitting here.
I'm gonna
One
go
player,
get
like,
my-
can I do this?
Am I gonna let him have fun? That's the question.
Gonna get my Buster Sword.
You tutor it to hand, right?
Yep. Alright, and then that'll be my turn, I'll pass.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 3 and Swift End the Lion Sash. Destroy target creature. I gain 2 life. And my murderous rider is now on an adventure.
Is that the adventure token, or is it just something else?
No,
It's
this is
adorable.
my business card. This is my business
That
card
is
for my
great.
channel.
It's like perfect.
But it's
for
me and my
adventure.
Pokemon wandering the world. Like, yeah, that'll be my adventure token. All these are on an adventure. All right, my go.
We're having fun.
Draw for turn. I'm going to toss down a snow-covered swamp. You know, I unfortunately am not getting a lot of my stuff that can toss things into my graveyard, which is what I would really like to have right about now. But I'll do 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Or actually, wait. No, yeah, that way. And I'm just gonna cast that Murderous Rider. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Well. What do I need? What do I want to do? I play the Selesnya Gilgate. I'll play this this town, the green blue town. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ancient Green Warden. Am I allowed to have it?
You don't really have any landfall thingies out yet, so I think
No, I don't.
you can have that. Yeah, you can have that. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll let you have some fun.
Tap for green, Elvish Reclaimer.
What's Elvish Reclaimer do? Is that a landfall
Uh,
thingy?
No, it's so it gets +2/+2 as long as I have 3 or more land cards in my graveyard. I can pay 2 and tap it, sacrifice a land, search for another land, and put it onto the battlefield tapped. But
Gotcha. Sure. Go for it.
If so, I'll just pass.
Okay.
Right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Ooh. Land for turn. And you know what? Why not? Let's have some fun. I will tap 2, reduce by 1 for everyone's favorite bird.
No way.
Or
No fucking way.
And then, how about this? I will tap 1, reduce by 1 as well. Tenuous Truce. Maxi, you and me.
Deflecting
beginning
swat
of
to
Enchanted
myself.
Players- Beginning of
joking.
Enchanted Players untap step, or end step, we each draw a card.
All right.
And if we attack each other, this card is sacrificed.
I love thinking about moments like those where deflecting SWAT. Like someone casts a secret rendezvous and it's like it was actually a very secret rendezvous because you're having it with me.
you thought you were having it with him, but it was me all along.
Yeah, why not?
I show up onto the Ferris wheel with you.
It was me, Barry.
And then, if that's good, I'll move to combat, and then novice, I will swing 2 or 3 at you flying.
I can't stop that.
With that, I will search for a bird and pass the turn.
Right. Oh, I'll tap and drop.
Oh, I found a bird.
Command tower. Good enough. Yeah, and I'll tap out for my commander. Actually, should I do that instead?
Attacks the thing. He does have haste. Onaginata
Does have
+3/+0, which does make him 7.
Yeah, I would do it.
And make 2 treasures.
Yeah, always do that because I gotta draw a card. I'll tap out for Cloud.
Yeah, it's
On
acceptable.
ETB, I'll tap Onaginata onto him, so he now will trigger his abilities. And let's see, who can I swing at?
Well, if you don't swing at me, we each draw a card.
Oh hell yeah. Let's see. Kess, swing at you.
Okay.
You got a 2/3, so you're getting a 7/4.
I will block with the Murderous Rider. Which is going to gain me 2 life.
Alright. So you take 5. So
Oh,
3
yeah.
differential.
Oh, and trample.
I will-
You're right. Yeah.
So you lose 3 in total.
Yes.
After all
and
said and done.
I'll gain 3, 4, 5. No, wait, no. It's 7 minus 3. I'll lose 4.
Yep, that's the math there. Yep.
Yeah. So it's 4 commander
yeah,
damage.
no.
Okay.
Wait, but don't you gain 2?
Yeah, no. So I'm saying I took 4 commander damage. I was at.
Oh yeah.
I took 4
Yeah,
commander
yeah,
damage.
I understand.
So yes.
I understand.
That's hard, guys.
Yeah. It is
I
for
don't-
it's very
blockers,
hard.
unfortunately.
I just do lands.
I cast
Snowy
bird
Mountain.
Oh, we draw on your end.
on. Yep. So we'll both draw.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will bring out Kess. And then I'll pay 1, 2, 3. I will cast the Swift End and kill Cloud. The equipped one that just tried to hit me and then succeeded at hitting me in the face.
Yep.
Cool. And that goes back on the adventure. Pass turn.
Comes out. Draw. Now, sir, can you stop having the 2 mana open, please?
What are you talking
I don't
about?
want counters.
I don't understand. What do you think I could cast with 2? Well, first off, it's only a
What?
1 blue open. Only one of them's blue.
That
And
doesn't-
there's we all
It's
know that there are no counter spells that are only 1 blue mana. So
No.
like
It's just 2 white mana. What could I counter with 2 white mana?
you could reprieve,
Uh,
you could lapse of
A
certainty.
lot of things.
mana
A
ties.
lot of things, actually.
Yeah. So, do I do this and get the counterspell out of the way for other people? I could.
It's also worth questioning whether or not whatever you're doing is scarier than a Buster Sword.
Yes, it is.
I see.
I'm gonna tap my Elvish Reclaimer, sack the town, go search for a land.
So you're searching for a land with that
Correct.
ability. The ability is going to resolve regardless. I'm just questioning whether or not I want to do a thing, because you're talking about a thing that I could potentially counter. And searching for land is not a counter. I think I'll do this for right now just to be safe. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 with that ability on the stack. I'm going to petty theft your Ancient Green Warden and bounce it to your hand.
Yep, that's fine.
Cool.
Changes what I'm finding, but
You were going for a Field of the Dead, weren't you?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not dealing with that.
Of course, I was going for a Field of the Dead.
No,
You
thank
see
you.
this?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, why-
I'm like, you
why
had
not?
no landfall triggers. I'm like, nah, get that shit out of here. I'm not dealing with that.
Anyway, I'll grab Maze's End.
Notably, because I play a Maze's End deck, just to remind the rest of the table, Maze's End itself is not a gate.
No, but I have 5 gates at the moment.
Yes, but I play a Maze's End deck, and they're like, oh, he's at it. And I'm like, no, Maze's End isn't a gate.
No, it's not
I'm
a gate.
still
Plus,
not
as
at
well.
the number.
It returns to hand.
So
and
even if
then
it was
checks.
even if it was a gate, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it checks afterwards.
Yeah, but only if they enter untapped.
I did float a blue. Wait, what do you mean? Only if they're untapped.
Yeah, it entering tap it just matters because they could search for 2 gates in a turn, but it not being a gate
yeah.
still doesn't matter for anything.
Yeah, no, I okay, I understand. Sorry, was confused. Use the blue floating, tap for 3 more. Gifts ungiven.
Just dumping stuff into your graveyard.
Yeah. No response. So.
Yeah, I've got nothing. I'm
Let me
tapped
just
out.
Bajuka Bog.
Instant speed Bajuka Bug.
What does that do?
Gifts
Well,
ungiven or Bajuka Block.
Yeah.
It gives up.
I can search out for 4 cards with different names, reveal them. Target opponent chooses 2 of them. Put the chosen cards in my graveyard and put the rest in my hand.
So the thing with Gifts Ungiven is you just only choose 2 cards because you don't have to choose all 4, and that just means everything goes to graveyard.
Yeah, but I'm gonna choose 4. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. I should
I
put
don't.
that
I
in this
don't
deck.
care what goes to the
I
graveyard.
forgot that it's legal now. I should put that in this deck.
Oh, it's such a good card. I should grab that, but I know no one's gonna fucking take attempt at the moment. Azusa. Tireless Provisional.
How much is Gifts Ungiven right now? Also, do I have a copy? I should just check.
Exploration. Oh, actually.
I do have a Gifts Ungiven.
Not that.
I'll have
Traveling
to go and look
Chocobo.
through all my rares. It's got to be in there somewhere. Oh, and it's $8. Yeah, I don't want to buy Gifts Ungiven for either.
Field of the Dead. Alright, Novice, you can choose your poison. So, Azusa, Exploration, Traveling Chocobo, and Field of the Dead. What's going to the graveyard? Of note, have not played a land this time.
Yeah, and
No, I
on
have
board,
played one. No,
on-
have not.
on board, you have no way to retrieve things from your graveyard.
On board, yes.
May as well make you go through some hoops with it, I suppose. I will say Chocobo and Field of the Dead to the grave. I think because Chocobo has
very
more than
much.
just. Chocobo also lets you look at top cards, so.
Okay.
Suddenly, I'm less worried about the Buster Sword. I'm kind of cool with the Buster Sword existing. Fine.
Crucible.
Yep, there it is. It's like, it doesn't matter what I choose here. This is a false choice, isn't it?
Field.
Well, still happy I bounced the Ancient Green Warden.
Exploration.
And the fun starts.
Town. Unfortunately, if I actually remembered to have lands in my hand, it would be better, but we don't think that far ahead. We just, put the threats on the field and then make everybody else think what to do. Yeah, pass.
I will untippity tap.
I'll keep
Draw.
separate just to make sure people can see. Towns, obviously field, and then gate side.
Land for turn. All right, let's have some fun. I will tap 5.
Thrumming Stone?
That's crazy. Why would you say that? Thrumming Stone.
Let's go.
And then
Bird.
I will move to combat.
Oh, you can just grab a bird. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who knows? Hero, I will swing 2 3/3 birds at you.
Can't believe this. I mean, I can, but fair.
It's just 6 damage.
I think it's completely fair for what I just did. Yeah, you're good. Go search for your birds.
Yep. I will not search for birds, and I'll pass the turn.
Oh, I know why you're not doing it.
Why
Okay,
you're
it now makes sense. Jesus Christ, why did it take me so long to fucking realize?
Yeah,
Hmm.
like why would I like?
Feels so stupid.
Wait, why? What?
Because
throwing
the
stone.
more
Oh,
the
throwing.
throwing stone, the more he has on the deck, the more he's gonna hit.
Oh, okay.
Don't thin him out of the deck.
How many are you running?
I think 32.
Yeah, that's
okay.
reasonable.
Okay. All right, untap, I'll keep and draw.
In other words, it's gonna be very unlucky if you don't hit one.
Yeah, if I don't, then I'm like, oh, all right. Well, the
Next
game
turn.
just doesn't want me to hit. My deck is just not against me.
See, what's funny, after you do all that stuff, Cyclonic Rift.
No.
Oh, if you do it,
it would be the biggest fuck you. There's
Then
no
the-
Cyclonic Rift in here. I'm also
Tap in
looking
3
over there.
yeah.
Yeah, and let's do equip it onto Cloud.
Buster Sword?
Yeah.
And then I'll go to combat and I'll swing Cloud over 8. I am a boar for 2.
Well, we're gonna lose our tenuous truce.
Oh, true. My bad. I love our truce, man. My friend.
Hey, you want to draw that
Truces.
card, right?
You want to draw that card. I want to draw that card so bad. Hero. I'll swing at you for
Hi.
2.
Is it just 2?
Sorry, no, it's plus. It's 5. 5 for 5/3. Actually,
A 5/3.
Kess wouldn't be able to kill it probably, so I'll swing it on Kess instead.
Okay.
Oh.
5, and then Buster lets you cast things for free. Draw a card,
Yep.
cast a spell from your hand. You move mana value less than or equal to the damage dealt. Well, I'm gonna take the. I don't have anything in my graveyard right now, so honestly, I don't need Cass. Also take the 5.
Okay.
I'm going to assume
Alright,
that
what's the
anything that's
sword
coming
rotation?
off there is going to be dealing with the more problematic Field of the Dead Ancient
The
Green
birds,
Warden.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
there's two problems.
First trigger, draw a card, cast a spell, for 5 or less. First one will be Hexplate Wallbreaker.
ah,
Second trigger, draw a card, cast a spell, 5 or less.
Does it have double strike?
Ooh, let's see. What enchantments or artifacts we got on the board here?
mana rocks for me. The Thrumming
We got
Stone.
Pearl, yeah, Pearl Medallion,
Oh, yeah, Thrumming.
Tenuous
Yeah,
Truth, and Thrumming Stone.
I'm gonna
There's
yeah,
Crucible.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna
Why?
Witch
There's-
Enchanter the
there's-
Thrumming Stone.
There's Crucible.
Yeah, Crucible
Crucible?
Worlds is also a good hit. It lets them play land
I
cards
can
from their
play lands
graveyard.
from my graveyard.
That being said, there aren't
Oh,
any
that
in the
one's
graveyard right now, so...
Elvish Reclaimer would put lands
not
from my
yet.
graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
They're
It makes if I want to play lands from the graveyard, it makes me have to pay the 6 mana for Ancient Green Warden again.
Hmm.
there are two good choices. It's Crucible or Thrumming Stone.
The only downside to Thrumming Stone is the fact the birds don't have haste,
Yes.
and I think I'm the immediate problem.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
you're
if I-
advocating for-
So there is Crucible obviously, but there's also extra land drops. It's one of these two.
got it. Novice, are you thinking the Crucible?
I think the Crucible. I feel like I'm a board
Yeah.
should do bird things. I'm thinking the
I
Crucible.
agree. I'm more. I want the Throwing Stone to.
Besides,
stay
you're
if you're
truces
the
with I'm a
equal
boar, and that you can't break
Yeah,
that.
we got our truce.
Yeah.
And like
This
the
wouldn't
stuff,
break
like,
the
right
truce
now-
technically, but like the spirit of it, you know?
choice.
Yeah. I would
So I
understand if you killed Thrumming Stone.
No, I'll do Crucible. I'll do Crucible.
So is it just destroyed?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not one of those. I put it underneath. Got it.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
I am slightly
Pass.
worried about that Hexplate Wallbreaker. Also, the Hexplate has a token. It's attached to a rebel.
Yes. Yeah.
I have that, and I have a Ginny Fey deck that's entirely living weapons, because all the tokens come in as
Oh,
cats.
really nice.
Combat.
You know the fucking the destroy throw. So it's like, yeah, I'm fine with it, but I'm the immediate problem. I will gladly say that loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna go combat 3 in the air at Hero's Way.
All this hate. Come on, guys.
I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, and I will toss out Murderous Rider.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to pay 2. And I'm going to feed the swarm your exploration. Take 1
Yeah.
damage for that.
Destroying.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then I will pass the... I guess I could do it again, but I'm not going to. I'm going to pass the turn.
Wow, that's a card. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck. Okay. 2 Elvish Reclaimer. Sack my town, floater. Blue? Yeah, floater blue. Grab Baldur's Gate.
It's Cabal coffers for gates, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Currently have 6 gates. Trigger.
Almost there.
One of Greed.
Ooh, I like that. It's only when you play lands, so anything that gets lands into play that isn't you playing your land.
I know. Yeah.
Just also for the rest of the table. It's a common misconception.
Go 6 green.
Okay.
Use 3 of it. Azusa.
Cool. Coolio. Not a fan, but okay.
Use the 3. Activate Mazes End.
How many
I have 4 land drops this turn.
can you get to Maze's End now?
Yeah, it could be end right here.
Maybe I should have countered Azusa. It's fine. I wouldn't have been able to. Theoretically, I could have. I don't know.
It's not. I don't have the open mana. I realistically should have.
Oh yeah, because you have to
play
pay. You have to
Blue,
pay
but-
into Maze's End every time.
Yeah. Mazes End, draw.
How many gates do you have now?
It's currently at 7.
Okay.
It's going to be 8. Oh, also, trigger and then trigger for this one as well. No, trigger the Maze's End again, and there's going to be another trigger, so. I'll trigger this first good gate. Trigger.
Alright, so how do we kill him? We got 28 life to go through.
If I draw perfectly, no, it wouldn't help.
White impact tremors?
I don't think I can stop him.
Trigger.
Armageddon.
Yeah, go on Armageddon, do it.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, if only.
I'll accept land destruction. I got 3
I mean-
mana rocks. I'm good.
I'm showing a threat here. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, Armageddon, do it. I'll pass.
All right, I will untap.
So yes,
I realized
I am showcasing win on next turn.
I've realized I fucked up and I
Yeah.
shouldn't have been able to recur the
Keep
murderous rider,
draw.
because the murderous rider, when it dies, goes in the bottom of its owner's library. It's too late for me to take that
What'd you
back
kill
now.
with it?
I didn't kill with it. I blocked Cloud with it.
No, but when you recast the Swift End
I
side-
killed Cloud.
Oh.
I forgot.
Yes.
I forgot. I forgot. I shouldn't have been able to do
This
that.
guy.
That's my bad. I'm fine with you just
Imagine not
putting
reading
Cloud
cards.
back onto the graveyard, onto the battlefield. You know, that's totally fine with me.
Now hold on a second.
At this moment, I'm totally fine with correcting that by putting Cloud onto the battlefield as if he was never destroyed. That would be totally fine.
No, it's your mistake. You pay with it with your life. All right.
No, but I
want some
have no
turns, don't go off.
consequences.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
If you don't let him put Cloud back in, it means that I have no consequences for playing the card wrong. So
Your
really,
is you're losing.
that but like not to him, which is who I should be losing to because I unfairly removed Max's commander.
I'll wait and let him kill you.
All right, why not? Let's have some fun.
You played
We'll
Atlantis,
just-
sorry?
I did not.
Oh.
I'm
Only
going
worried 'cause
to
you get a draw.
tap 2, play Tempest Talk, and
Let's
begin
go.
the ripple. All right. On cast ripple 4, let's find out. Ooh,
There's
there
two
are
birds.
2 Tempest, 2
All right.
birds.
Ooh,
I'll start keeping track. You got 2 more ripples.
I will. Yep. Cast 1
So,
bird.
Yep. Did not hit.
Nothing. Did not hit. Second bird.
No more ripples at the moment. There's 1 ripple at the moment.
All right.
Wait, no, wasn't there?
I got
Hold
2
on.
in the first one, so I rippled 4.
Yeah, but you just
so-
revealed 5 there. Because you put the hawk you got immediately from the that last 4
Oh
down.
shit! I did.
Yeah. So that hawk is on top. That's fine. So your next ripple is
Yeah.
now that hawk and whatever's on top. Yeah. You're good.
Yeah. So that'd be good. Luckily, I've got a second.
No. You
So-
don't need to cast that one. You're still continuing with the ripple. So that hawk you just played is back into
Would
your
it?
hand.
I thought it would be.
Yeah. No. Because your other ripple found
Yeah, because I found
that
2.
third one. Your second
found-
ripple found that third one, and
Yeah.
you revealed 5 instead of 4. So you have another ripple.
Okay.
So that
All right,
bird,
so-
and then what's the next 3?
Top 3, nothing.
Yep. So now last ripple.
Yep. Now I cast the next one.
No.
So 'cause I got 2 birds initially
Yep.
from the first one. Second one missed. Third one got 1. So because it was
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust you. So ripple.
because there's 12 here. So the first one I got 2. The second one got none. The next one got none. That one,
Yeah,
but I
that's
had it
fine.
in hand. Yeah.
Ripple.
So this
I'm gonna-
is 4.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick while this resolves.
There's
Alright.
three.
There's
There's gonna be
three-
3 ripples now.
3 ripples. So I will cast this one,
Yep.
2, 3,
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
That's-
There's 5 more. So going
3
down to 4.
ripples, and then I will cast this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it safe to say all the birds are coming out?
Probably 1, 2, 3, 4.
They don't go to graveyard, do they?
No, I'm just setting them aside.
Oh,
1,
you just send them aside.
2,
Yeah.
3,
They're at the bottom.
4.
Yep.
I will cast that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm getting close.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're almost
One
there.
more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, there's my drawbridge. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
one.
last one. 1, 2,
And keep going.
3, 4. Ooh, got 2. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right. You
Oh
don't
my
have a
God.
haste. There's no white haste enabler, right?
There
So you
is.
choose, right?
I don't have it, but I've got a shit ton of birds in play, which
Oh,
is what I
yeah.
wanted.
That you have one in your heart.
If I got a crashing drawbridge like turn 1, oh man, this would have been great. All right. So, I've got
All
a
you need
fat
is
stack of birds right there. And 3 mana. uh, you know what? Why not? So, Pearl Medallion, I've got, 4 actually. All right. So white is reduced by 1. I had 4 up. I will spend 3 of it. For Ravnica War. Exile all multicolored permanents.
Cool.
That's the only thing I could do.
It's 1 creature.
Yeah, it was like, well, it might help. And then if somehow it makes it back to me, I think I win the game.
You passing?
Move to combat, swing 2 3/3 birds at hero.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. So 6 damage.
Yep, I'm taking it.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alright, and draw. White land turn.
You'll get a draw.
Ooh, whoa, that's good. 1, 2, yeah. Hero, what's your power toughness? On bird?
Well, did you draw for your land, by the way?
Did I draw for my land?
Horn agreed.
What do you mean?
Whenever a player plays a land,
that?
they may draw a card.
Sick.
no.
No, I didn't. I'll draw that.
That player draws a card, not a may. They just draw a card. Power toughness. There is 17 power. 20 toughness.
What's so tough and powerful there?
I thought you were talking about in total. You are talking about in total, right?
Yeah, but like, what's
I have
making it so
7
high? I see
2/2s.
You have 7 2/2s. There it is.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so 7 2/2s, a 1 2 and a 2 4.
tap for 2, and I'll play Built a Giant Strength. And then I'll tap out for Cloud. On ETB, I will attach Built a Giant Strength to him. 10-10 with haste.
Yep.
And I'll go to combat and I'll swing Cloud. I'll swing it all over at you, Hero. For, no, sorry, 10, 5, and 4.
I believe I heard that Cass got wiped. Right. There's a Ravnica.
Oh, yeah, Cass did, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No trample showing.
No trample.
Okay.
Yeah, no trample.
So, and how big is the white cloud?
5. 5-3.
5-3?
Yep.
So, no mana left.
On attack, I'll draw 3, 2, 3, and make 2 treasures.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put... Three zombies are in front of the mono white cloud.
Okay.
One zombie in front of Naya Cloud, and one zombie in front of the one that's got the equipment.
Okay. So this will die.
Yes, that'll die.
So that's. Will the rebel die? I didn't hear you.
Is it a 2/2 or is it? Oh, it's a 4/4. Yeah, 2 in front of that. I will be killing that. Yeah. So
Okay.
I have 3, 1, and 2. So I have 6 in front blocking. 2 will die from that creature. Cloud was 5, so only 2 will die there. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 will die in front of there, so I'll have 2 left. Got it.
Alright, and then Hexwave Wall Breaker will trigger, and I'll get another combat, and I'll just
Yep.
swing at you one more time.
Yeah, I'll just put a zombie in front.
Fair enough. I'll make 2 treasures.
No combat
Rock that.
choice. God, that's the only reason I was taking a bit.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
On your end step, I'm gonna pay 3 and Flash and Brazen Borrower.
On end step, we draw a card. Don't forget that,
Okay.
Max.
Part of the cards.
Is it a stifle?
That's all right.
No, I don't think we got this. Yeah, I think we just die. I also don't have a land to draw with, which is a pain.
I mean, if you can get rid of I will say if you can get rid of both additional land drops. I only have 1 land drop. Oh no, I can. No,
You
yeah,
can field
no, I
the
see
dead.
otherwise.
Yeah, right. You.
Yeah.
How many
I
gates do you
can
have right now?
Elvish Reclaimer, Field of the Dead, get another gate, have 9, and Maze End is 10.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like we just lose
I
here because I
forgot
can
about that, yeah.
move to combat, swing 5 at you. You can only block 2 of
Yep.
it, but that's it. I mean I could kill. I can cast, feed the swarm.
I mean,
one of your
on the
guys,
cast
but it
cast.
doesn't. on the. Oh yeah, wait, hang on. I have 1,
On the
2,
Kess.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have enough. No, I'd have enough to counter the counter spell, but I wouldn't have enough to
do anything else.
afterwards. Yeah, that's game.
Did you play a land, or do you have?
I don't have a land to play,
Oh no. Okay.
so that's game, unfortunately.
Yep. Damn, so close.
Yeah.
I got my birds out though.
You got all
You
the
got your
birds out.
birds
That was the goal. You didn't come here to win. You
Yep.
came here to be a guy who has a lot of birds. And
All 24 birds in play.
Yeah. Mazes End.
Because next,
Some people love it. Some people really.
oh,
hate it.
I do not mind Amaze's End. I have one. I also I've been building out a brawl party box just because I want it. There's like a lot of decks that I love the idea of, but they're not weird enough for me to dedicate an entire like actual commander deck to. So I'm just making a party box of just 60 card commander decks essentially. So I'm building Windgrace, and I made him Gates and Towns. I just never wanted to build Windgrace because he's so by the numbers landfall stuff, you know?
Yeah. The other fun win cons I obviously have is Wandering Minstrel go wide with Towns.
My
yeah.
my
All
actual
this was like, this is my dumb, like, all my other decks are much stronger than this. And then I was like, all right, I was playing with my pod is still starting and learning. So I was like, okay, let me build something weak. This is
I was gonna say
technically
it feels like a
technically
2.
this deck. Yeah, technically this deck is a tier 1. It's probably a tier 3, but it's still fun to just be like that one turn when if I can get Crashing Drawbridge out early and then just a Thrumming Stone out.
Also, I'd
be
say
like, oh,
it's not a
I've
1.
got-
But
It's
you
not-
have a Thrumming Stone combo that can get the entire deck out. Like the thing is, bracket 1 and bracket 5, if you do not set out to intentionally make your deck in those brackets, they are not those brackets. One is so bad.
I built this one. Yeah, I built this one as a 1. It is every restriction in a 1 is applied to this deck.
Well,
it's probably a 2.
There's no
but-
restrictions. The 1 and 2 restrictions are exactly the same. The difference is just in intent. And I mean, I suppose you built it just because you wanted to play birds. But that's at
This
least
deck
a
is
cohesive
birds.
strategy. Ones, from what I understand, are like the ladies looking left deck, where it's like mechanics do not matter. None of this needs to actually synergize. It just needs to be ladies looking left. You know? That's why I'd say it's a 2.
This deck is technically a 2, but I mean, it's still fun to play.
I do see
if
where
it
you're coming
works-
from though, because it is you're sort of doing a meme rather than intending on, strictly speaking, winning.
Yeah.
But you do
It's
have
also,
a win.
the win con is I have a bunch of birds in play and you can't block flyers.
I do find it interesting that the one thing the birds do, you are encouraged not to do because you don't want to thin the deck out.
There's a couple times where, like, if I'm searching for a bird, it's because I don't have a bird in my hand.
Or you don't
And I
have
have a
Throwing Stone in hand.
Yeah.
Isn't there any?
It's literally I'm searching for a bird if I don't have Thrumming Stone in hand, or I don't have a bird in hand.
Isn't there a card that's like you can put all creatures with the same name from your hand into play?
There's a lot of that. This deck, I didn't build that into this deck because I didn't want it to be too strong.
Mm-hmm.
But with this deck, though, luckily my other win lines, obviously Necro Bloom, Field of the Dead go wide, because land. But the other fun one is Crackling Perimeter. I didn't realize this was a card for Gates, and it's a fun one.
Yeah, that is neat.
There's so many, like, the gate cards. I have one gate deck, and it's so dumb I just don't play it.
It's just land decks have just been getting more and more shit, and it's like, stop, please.
It's land decks specifically. You can definitely build a lot of land decks to be like, this is going to do this one thing, and it's going to do this one thing very well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for the game, guys. I'm hopping off here.
Yeah, GG's.
Have a good one.
GG's. You too.
You too.
Let's see. We've got 30 minutes. What do I want to do in that last 30 minutes? You know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't played Splatoon in a while. Do I have my Steam control, my Switch controller? Here's my Switch controller. Oh my god, it's got dust all over it. I might play some Splatoon. Also, I forget, is there a Splatfest going on? Hey, Ulu, how's it going? It's July. Oh, there literally is a Splatfest starting tomorrow. So convenient. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Oh, let me fold up my webcam setup here. So, Ulu, did you wind up building any Final Fantasy commanders? Let's see, is this plugged in? Hang on, also let me be right back. This controller is dusty, as it has been a while since I have played my Switch. Okay. Also, do I have... I also need to... Oh, I need to update. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, okay, I do have Splatoon in there at the very least. that's the wrong button too. Shit. Is it this one? There we go. There we go. To be honest, last time it was Lumira CDH list, which was a bit of fun outside of that. The flavor of Final Fantasy set the price point, behavior wild sea scalpers or something. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Download. I have spent so much money on this set. Is it overpriced? Yes. Am I part of the problem? Probably. I just is Magic and Final Fantasy. They're the two things. They're my two things that I do. If there are two things that I do, it's Magic and Final Fantasy. So. Can you load faster, please? Justice. Is this stuff that I already have? Oh yeah, no, Time Stranger looks great. Download options. Download the software first, please. 19 minutes from... Okay, 14, 12. Good, it's shrinking. Maybe I shouldn't have said, let's play Splatoon, and then realize that I haven't updated Splatoon at all. No, yeah, the Time Stranger looks really cool. It is bold of them to put the game out, like, 2 weeks before Pokemon AZ, but I might try and binge it before AZ comes out. Also, I was debating whether or not I wanted to get a Switch 2, and I decided against it ultimately because AZ is on normal Switch, and I was like, well, it wouldn't run as smooth as it looks in the trailers just because it's on the Switch 2. Like, the Switch 2 hardware can't be that much better. Like, it must be that they stopped optimizing it so horribly poorly. And then the Switch 2 editions of Scarlet and Violet came out, and it's like, oh, actually it is making that much of a difference. That's kind of crazy. And I'm curious if that's purely because of the Switch 2, or if they actually, as part of the Switch 2 updates, went back and re-optimized the game. And then, therefore, locked the optimizations behind the Switch 2 version. Oh, is it the update that says we can brick your Switch if we want to? We can leave your games behind? Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever, Daddy Nintendo, that's fine. I already updated the system! Why is there an exclamation point on my JP page? Oh, it's because I also have to accept the licensing agreement here. Yeah, so like there is a part of me that's like, would it be worth it to buy a Switch 2 for Legends AZ? Like, is Legends AZ going to perform at 4 frames per second? But I want to believe that they have to have at least fixed some of the optimization. Like, they have to understand that, like, a sizable chunk of the Pokemon community is not upgrading to the Switch 2 right away. You know? So I want to believe they aren't just like, it's Switch 2, everything's fine. But, you know, I understand. I'm generally a more optimistic person. That does not mean I don't recognize that situations can be very dumb. Yeah, we could play Persona 5 Tactics. How much longer you got here? Sure, update the system too while you're at it, because I do need a system update. Ah! Eight minutes remaining. 7 minutes remaining. I'll have time for a game, you know? What do we do for 10 minutes though? I'm also waiting on I'm also currently not subbed to 14. Yeah, no, for sure. First, I was literally saying I'm currently on a 14 break myself. But God, am I tired of seeing people say the 14 is dead. I get that Dawn Trail wasn't perfect. My opinions of Dawn Trail have gone down a bit after the high of playing it as my first expansion I was current for have worn off. I do think at this point, initially, right after it finished, I put it above Heavensward. I think now my ranking goes Shadowbringers, Endwalker, Heavensward, Dawn Trail, Stormblood, A Realm Reborn. I still put Dawn Trail above Stormblood, but they're actually kind of equal to each other in my eyes. And and that isn't as bad of a thing as it would have been when I first made my ranking, because I've been replaying Stormblood with my friends, with my D&D gang, and it's made me realize that Stormblood's not as bad as I thought that it was. I don't really mind Stormblood nearly as much as I did when going through it. I still think it's just the kind of okay expansion Stormblood right next to the award-winning expansion Heavensward. But it's fine. And I think Dawn Trail's mostly fine also. It does bug me whenever anybody complains about Wook's voice actress. Like, she sounds fine. She's not bad. She sounds like she's a Latina lion girl, and that's fine. Like, that's... And the re-recording they did for the final fight, I think, does wonders to show that a lot of the issues in Dawn Trail were clearly voice direction issues and not issues with her as a voice actress. But, like, I'm sad they took out the long drawn out Sveen. Like, of all the things they re-recorded, I get they probably took it out because it was a meme, and she's probably gotten so much shit for that super long drawn out yell. But it's an emotional moment. I actually think it's fine that she should yell Sveen at the top of her lungs. This is how you look at each expansion. We're talking about historical, as in how the expansion was released and stuff. How is the current state? Because Heavensward was rough back when it was current. Like, stuff was deleted, never to return multiple times back then. Yeah, didn't they? They totally changed Steps of Faith, right? I know that wasn't in Heavensward, but the Steps of... Not Steps of Faith. The solo instance that you do to get into Ishgard, where you fight off the dragon on the bridge, but it's not Nidhogg. That one. I know that was a trial, and everyone hated it, and they turned it into a solo experience. Because nobody understood how to do it. Also, like, when I say that Dawntrail and Stormblood are, like, on equal fields for me, it's also weirdly for the same reasons, because Dawntrail and Stormblood also have very good battle content. Like, the dungeons and the trials are really cool. If you don't like the story of Dawntrail, you should at least enjoy the dungeons and the trials. You know, like, they have really neat mechanics. I will remember going through Vanguard, like, I will constantly remember going through Vanguard and panicking as 8 billion AoEs appear on a mid-boss. Like, there's an exploration zone for Heavensward. It's gone. It was deleted twice. It's kind of back now. Like Ishgard Restoration, but not in the same capacity. I see. Right. These are different headpieces, right? I think they are. Because I feel like the Eye of Justice was different. It was the Eye of Judgment before, right? There we go. Okay, let's do some Splatoon. We have time for, like, a couple of games. Or I gotta start working. Why do I have a friend request? From whomst? Oh, I gotta go through the whole, like, hey, it's Splatfest time thing, don't I? Gang, I only have, like, 10 minutes. I just want to play a game. Yes, I know, it's a repeat of the chocolate one, right? It's the chocolate? No, it's not! Oh, yeah, it's what you travel by. Oh, okay. Land your own speed, change your course anytime. I know all the words. Travel by the sea and kick back and last the entire time. You do need to steer the ship still, Fry. The air trip lets you go anywhere you want in a snap. You know, it's been a minute since we got enough time off to take a trip. Feels like we're in such demand that we're always being pulled in 8 directions. Oh, our schedule over calms down. It might be fun to go sightseeing. It's a great idea. Alright, gang. Maybe don't. I've seen the trailer for the spin-off game. That doesn't sound like it's a good idea, actually. You can go to cruise to a bunch of countries. Let's live off the fat of the sea. If we don't choose air, as our team, and we successfully defeat Big Man's team, I'm sorry, Big Man. If we successfully defeat Big Man, so they agree that traveling by land or ship is safer, does that mean the spin-off just doesn't happen? They just never take their air trip, and they never get stranded. I think is that just what happens? Let's see. land voyage is more feasible. We're gonna travel, why not fly? I love the view from the window seat. It's astonishing we've been together for so long without agreeing on anything. It's almost, this long without agreeing on anything. It's more shocking than these days when we're all on the same page. Anyway, travel's the quickest, so if you like efficiency, it can't be beat. Hey, there's half the fun, or so my dad always tells me. On a ship, you can get to know your fellow passengers or watch the world float by. You've never been on one to sit still for more than a few minutes, it's true. But if you want to make the most of your travel time, nothing beats a road trip. Unlike planes or ships, in a car, you can go on detours whenever your whims take you. Oh, though, I thought you don't have a license. Still? Did you fail your driving test again? I'll never back down. They have to pass me someday. It's either that or a lifetime ban. Going wherever you want does sound nice. I wish I could fly a plane. Yo, do you have your sights set on a license too? Then I'll go for a boating license. First up, mastering the pedal boats. I'll buy a ticket to watch you try. Point is, we're about to kick off a heated summer Splatfest. Did you ever, everyone have their special Splatfest gear? Check the Nintendo Switch app. Okay, cool. Thanks, Yang. New season. Okay, cool. Yes. Updates. Oh god, do you know? Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of weapons. I don't have time to look at them. I just want to play a game of Splatoon. Let me just play a game of Splatoon. Oh, Orchard Underpass is back. I never realized that. Can I... Does any of these have Orchard Underpass? No. Okay. So we're about to get a van, and I've been making plans to do road trips. So I think I might actually say I'd rather travel by land. I'm gonna go team car. I do love the concept of a cruise. They're not. I'm aware they're not super environmentally friendly. Disney cruises are actually surprisingly okay-ish, like grand scheme of things. Let's do, oh god, I haven't been in Splatoon since the election. I just saw that Splat post. Excellent. Okay. They said that it's... Tower control? Yeah. We got time for a game. Oh wait, shit, I just realized. This is not the right one. This is not the right bow. This is not the right bow. Match menu, can I stop? This is not the right bow. This is not the right bow! Let's try this again. It's not supposed to be the turf covering one. Okay. This bow. Yes, I know. Don't yell at me. I'm playing a game of Splatoon, and then I will clock into work. I have waited. There we go. Okay, let's go. I got 5 minutes. Let's do this. Damn it. We got a decent first push there. Oh, they know my beacon hiding spot. Damn it. Also, new song. Haven't heard this song before. Damn. Was it just the rain? I was slided by the rain. Damn. Boob biter. Well. All right. That's that. Oh, wrong button.
Oh, she's trying to flank Liv?
Let's go raid Cephalorock. If you're on YouTube, twitch.tv/Cephalorock is where we're heading. Raid messages you found the missing persons. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will catch you whenever I next decide to go live.